All right, guys. So this is Aggro, and in the writing template that I'm putting out there for the Steam Monsters story creation guide, I have a section, and that section is it's kind of weird. So I just kind of want to show how this thing works. For right now, this isn't gonna be like official canon that I'm doing right now, so don't freak out if it's not sort of exactly what you had in mind. But let's go start this way. All right. So the group that I'm going to talk about right now are the steampunk. I can make this a little bit bigger font. We're going to be talking about the steampunk goblins. Goblins. Okay. So that's the group that we care about right now, and we gotta kind of define their culture and figure out who the hell these people are. So the first part about this thing is that they are. I need in the story piece here. What we really need to do is um, I need two good features about them and one feature that's bad about them. So clearly, what we need to go do is these guys are going to build everything, so they are intensely creative. So I'm totally stoked to put creative in here because I know that they're going to build some awesome things. And then what I need to go do is figure out their engineers. So they're creative and they are scientific, I guess. Scientific, um, very scientific. And a negative about them is sort of, I guess, maybe careless. Um, Careless, maybe reckless is a better word for them. So I'm gonna go put reckless. So again, this isn't canon. Don't freak out. You know that this can. I'm just doing my best, and it's one person. Normally, these things are better when you get a group in there. Um, okay, so now I have reckless. So and this guy, if I need to highlight this in case any of you don't realize it, that is my negative. So this orange reckless, this is my negative consequence. So now what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go put these things together. And that's going to help kind of create the culture of my steampunk goblins. So let's focus on what is the combination of creative and scientific. Um, and to me, it's kind of like an engineer, creative, scientific. It's engineer. It's like applied science. Um, I don't know. Like we all sort of know that they're engineers, so we can put that for now. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect canon, but here we can see the combination of these things. So this right here is going to be my engineering, creative and scientific. Yeah, engineer is fine. All right. So now scientific and reckless. I guess what I'm going to put down here is this thing now. I can go put dangerous. Dangerous is sort of like a key feature of their society. Dangerous. And then what happens when you're creative and reckless? Um, Creative and reckless. It's sort of like over the top. Um, I don't quite know the right word. Over the top, opulent, but opulent is like rich. It doesn't necessarily show the same bad taste. Um, so maybe it's something like overboard or overzealous. Creative, reckless is sort of like an overzealousy thing. I don't know. Again, not official canon. Just trying to put some ideas in here. You know. So whoops, I want to do this thing. Put this in here, and I'm going to type in overzealous. Overzealous. Okay, so now in relatively short order, I started with two positive features. They're creative and they're scientific. And then I added one negative feature, And now I got my Steam Punk Goblins, and you kind of know who these people are. They're engineers. They're highly creative. They're very scientific, but they also happen to be reckless, which at times makes them quite dangerous. And at times it means that they're taking on projects where they really have no chance of succeeding, or they're doing things that are so over the top that they seem a little overboard. Um, so hopefully you can see by doing this process in relatively short order, you can get a sense of who these people are. Um, if you're really feeling up for it, you can do the next level. So if you're having a lot of difficulty kind of finding the culture just off of 6, you can do the next realm of 12, and that is going to flesh the hell out of your group. Um, but I just wanted to give you a sense of how you can actually create this thing and show you kind of what that looks like. I hope that you found that helpful. And when I'm talking about creating a value system for your clan, your faction, your group, this is what I'm describing. Thanks, guys.